Hey everybody, how are you? This is Darla with Stampin' with Chaos. This is video number 2 of the week, and we are focusing on our Christmas Classic stamp set, our Joy of Christmas 12x12 DSP, and our Christmas Classic die cuts. So with that being said, here is the card that we're going to be making today. And so we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put you down. And let's just get this on going. So I took an 8.5 by 11 basic white cardstock and cut it down to 8.5 by 5.5, and then we scored it at 4 1/4. So when you do this size of card, you guys, you can get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of paper. I just thought I would share that with you. Where's my bone folder? So if you get 25 sheets of paper in a bundle, and I believe it's $9, you could actually make 50 cards out of 1 pack of paper. And if you think about it, you go to the store and you buy a card for $6. So it's a heck of a deal, and it's a lot more fun. I just thought I'd throw that little sales pitch out there. Okay, so then this color is our Old Olive. And I cut it down to 5.5 by, or 5 1/4 by 4, because this is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to go ahead and adhere that down. One of these days, I'm not going to fumble when I talk. Hopefully it's soon, because it gets annoying even for me. I appreciate you guys sticking by me. Okay, we're going to stick that down. Then we took the Joy of Christmas DSP, and I really do like this one. And so I went ahead and I cut it down into a 3 by 4. And I'm going to go ahead. You can do it however you want. I'm a cockeyed girl, so I put it cockeyed. I didn't put it straight. Stick it down there. And if you think about it, you could get out of a 12 by 12, you could get 9 of these, because they'd be 3 by 4. You should be able to get 9 of these out of 1 sheet of paper. Okay, and that's if I did my math right. I'm not real good at measurements. This has been a challenge. Then I took our cherry cobbler paper and I ran it through our Christmas Classic dies. Isn't that cute? This die set, I don't always share the die sets, and I probably should, but you get all of these that come with it, and they match the stamp set. Look at how pretty that one is. I love the little sprigs and stuff. So, and the hollies. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and you could pop this up if you would like to give it some dimension. I actually just put it down. But before I do that, I messed up. I need to put my gold, and it goes under the green, but I can make it work. I can make it work. So this is our gold ribbon, and it doesn't have a name. I can't even remember what it's called. So you just measure it out, because you just need the ends, right, to go under it. So I'm just going to go that much and give it a snip. And then what really works good for me is the mini glue dots, but some people actually just use the adhesive roller too, but I do like the mini glue dots. And I'm going to go ahead and put 1 in the middle just to kind of hold it down. I might even have to stretch it out because it's a pretty thin ribbon, just so it's not all globbied. And then you put your ribbon down. So that makes it a little easier to maneuver, okay? We're just going to do it like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and lift this up because I wasn't supposed to put it down yet. Just enough so I can slide that under there. Just a little bit. Okay, we're going to put this down. Get it where you want it. This is my Cockeyed Joe card because everything's going to be slanted because I love it slanted. Okay. And you can stick it down there with a glue dot with more adhesive. we're going to stick a glue dot under there and hope I get it in the spot that I want it. This is a lot easier when you do it the way you're supposed to and you're not backtracking. Okay, let me get one more for the other side since we're doing that as well. Ouch. The glue dots come in 2 sizes. We have our mini and our regular. I use the minis a lot. Come on, get in there. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this up here. And I'm going to slide this under. And we're going to stick it back down. And you can always add another glue dot to hold it here, which I probably will. Well, actually, I need to get this down too. That's what's going on. I'm kind of a hot mess right now. Dang nabbit. Okay, let's try this again. Let's put this down where I want it. Okay. Undo this one, and we're going to tack it back down. There we go. And we're going to lift up this one. The smart thing would have been to do was to adhere this to the green and not adhered it to the white, and here adhered the red with the gold, and then when you were done with that, then you could adhere it onto the white card. I just jumped the gun a lot on it. Now I can't get it to, there we go. Okay. And I'm going to stick there. I'm going to just put a little bit more of a glue dot down here and down here. Okay, there we go. Oh, and part of my little thing didn't pop out. Okay. Then I took our die cut from the same set, the Christmas classical dies, and I cut out this on white paper, and that's what we're going to stamp our sentiment on. And I'm just going to put Season's Greeting, and I'm going to go ahead and use, you could use the red. There's a lot of red already going on. I know there's quite a bit of green, but I'm going to do it in the green. And this is going to say Season's Greeting. And once again, this is on our photopolymer stamp, so you need to use the matte when you stamp. It just gives you a better, clearer stamp. There we go. Just like that. Now we're going to adhere it onto the red. And it's going to have just enough gold showing through. Isn't that pretty? I love this card. I really do. And you could cut out different colors of this and add more fluff to it, but then to me you lose the background of the DSP paper. So I'm going to leave it like that. The one thing I am going to do is I'm going to add some gold to it. I want to see something. I want to see what these would look on the berries. I was just going to put it on the card, and then when I was cutting it out, I thought, ooh, what if we put some gold bling on the berry leaves? How would that look? So we're going to try it. And you guys can decide if you like it or not. Whoops, I just poked myself. And if you ever buy our embellishments, actually any embellishments from any craft store, sometimes the sticky on the back sticks to the paper. So if you can't get it off, you can always just use a glue dot. I like that. Do you like that? Just kind of adds a little to it. Then what I'm going to do, and I didn't plan on this till I started to do this, I'm going to cut just, instead of stamping inside of here, I think I'm just going to cut a strip of this. And we're going to go ahead and stick it in there. So it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I need a strip that's 5.5 long. And I think I'm going to go an inch wide. And then you just, and the other thing with the DSP paper, you can kind of maneuver it to, if you want certain things in the picture, you can maneuver the paper to get exactly what you want. Then I'm going to take this DSP and I'm going to stick it in here. I think that's pretty. And that card will be finished. There we go. So this is the outside and this is the inside. Now I want to show you something that I did. I had done this card earlier to practice and I used a different color. I used, because on the back of the DSP, like I told you, it tells you the colors. So it said you could use cherry cobbler, old olive, pecan pie, pebbled path, real red, or shaded spruce. So this is the cherry cobbler and the old olive. I actually used the shaded spruce and the real red, and I think I ended up using cherry. No, I think that's real red. And look at the difference look at the difference of the colors that it brings out. It's crazy. So like when you do this color, it brings out the lighter green, but when you do this color, you see more of the darker green. Isn't that cool? And I think I did that on the inside of this one as well. So this is day number 2, or video number 2 of using our Joy of Christmas DSP paper and our classic stamp set. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will be talking to you soon. And this is Darla with Stampin' with Chaos. Bye.